Welcome to IBC 2016. I'm Joe O'Halloran, Editor-in-Chief of Rapid TV News, and I'm with Tom Petru, Chief Marketing Officer of Disk Archive. Welcome to IBC, Tom. Tell me more about Disk Archive.
Disk Archive manufactures cold storage and archiving product named Alto, which should bring easiness in addition to security and affordability to the archiving solutions, which these days you would see maybe the old approach through tapes, and the most popular format is LTO. So Alto doesn't mean only high, but it also means originally the alternative to LTO. And on the other side are disks which are spinning, and we are combining the best of these two worlds. So our media are hard drives which are very durable, can live in any environment, but compared to tapes, give much bigger speed. On the other side, compared with the spinning storage systems, our system basically spins the disk only when you need the data, which in reality means that they are spinning 20 to 50 hours a year compared to 8,500 hours in the other system. So it brings durability, and it also has very, very, very low power consumption.
Which, looking at the key features of the storage market, such as resilience, availability, do trends like the adoption of Ultra HD, more higher resolution content, is that a huge opportunity for systems such as yours?
Definitely, and not only that. Of course, there is a huge increase in volumes of data which are acquired, which are processed, which are generated by zillion number of sources, and of course there are requirements coming from legal side, different compliance, and also it becomes obvious that you gain value from having access to all the data, and maybe you process them in a new way to gain new insights. So the growth in the storage capacity and the need for that capacity at affordable price is exponential.
How do you see the broadcast market as a whole? Do you see it growing quickly and changing quickly?
That's a difficult one. The growing quickly, I would say it's growing quickly and it's changing quickly, because the development in the mobile world basically now means that the access to TV kind of entertainment is accessible to maybe 5-7 billion people. And when you look on markets like India, there is ownership of 50 TV sets per 1,000 Indian citizens, but 500 mobile phones. And the mobile phones in last year or two are basically always smart. So the opportunity is excellent. It has to be, of course, tapped by using the correct technology. So it goes towards digital data streaming, personalized experience. And the personalized experience is tied very deeply with programming. So as maybe the challenge 10-15 years ago, when opening a new TV channel was kind of focused on the technical quality, then I think that now the technical quality is mandatory with 4K and all of these great formats, and it's more and more important to have the correct content, correct focusing, targeting, and this I see as the differentiator, which on one side makes the winners and stop actually on the other side many of the existing broadcasters from being the winners because they don't follow that social media change.
Interesting. How is that reflected here at IBC? You've got the nice product range behind you. What are you offering?
We focus on the customer-facing side of broadcast and media, but exactly on the protection of the content, and also if our product is used, for example, in post-production, it allows better utilization of the post-production equipment because the huge amounts of data which are there, they are processed, hot data, everything quickly, and then they wait for some, approval, then they become hot again. And our product basically allows for example, the post-production guys to shift it to our archive product, so they don't need to spend money on the expensive online storage. Yeah, so they can produce more, so people can see more.
You've got tin, you've got the cloud. What do you think long term is going to be?
Now the question is what it is cloud. I think that cloud is to big extent, IT hardware managed by somebody else, which you rent. Yeah, technically, it's if you are editor in a newsroom and you edit on recent newsroom system, even when the data are managed or provided from disks by your local IT department, you don't see the difference, right? You probably, maybe the difference is that the Joe Doe who is hitting the keyboard. So for you as a news editor, you are already using cloud for last 10 years when you have moved to nonlinear news production. Yeah, so to big extent, it's just about how you manage your CapEx, OpEx, how you are able to, set up the trust legally, logistically, So I don't see why, let's say, broadcasters should worry about using cloud or not using cloud in any other way than from point of view of their operations. Yeah, we can, our product, we basically run it for a number of customers in this cloud mode. Yeah, it's you can have one box in London, another in Zimbabwe. Yeah, and if it will be owned by you as a customer, it's not called cloud. And if it will be owned by me and I will charge you monthly, it will be called cloud. It's still the same box, same connectivity, same security. So at the end, it's just accounting.
Looking at your final question, how, if we're sitting here at IBC 2017, how is the industry being different?
Well, what I see is obvious acceptance of streaming as not some side opportunity to TV broadcasting, but TV broadcasting now consists of delivery through cable, air, streaming, internet, and so it got on the same level. But I think that actually it will prevail. So there will be very likely, the whole production chain will follow the cloud. Yeah, so follow the cloud, and I think that with cloud maybe the opportunity which is for broadcasters is that thanks to the complexity of the technology which must produce more for multiple channels, yeah, it's not that easy to manage it. So you cannot have 10,000 super engineers. Yeah, but if the super engineer manages just let's say, one station with existing tools, then the person is utilized fraction of the capacity. So I think that the cloud will allow the technology and the production or the technical logistics behind TV production to be handled by the best guys at place where it makes sense, and the TV will more become again the programming part, the thing, finding the way how to deliver the best content, So that may be the change, that kind of from the very protective environment in like one station must have both the content people and the technical people. And these are different words. It can make sense to just focus on your core job and let the technicians do the technical things.
So finally, Tomas, how differently do you think the market's going to be in a year's time?
There will be change, and it will be, in my opinion, driven very much by the streaming or personalized delivery, which on one side adds big complexity to the whole process, because at the end you have to take care about each individual path to each viewer, and that needs at the end good technology engineering skill, and it makes sense basically to outsource this to people who will be able to do it. And then on the other side, television should become more focused on programming and on the quality of experience which it will deliver to its audience. But it will have to also start thinking totally differently about the audience, because you will not get the simple structure of that kind of audience in the morning and different kind of audience in the evening. And very likely the financing models for commercial television will be also changing, and will get probably much more inspired by the internet and very much the individual connection with every viewer, and these things are happening. So very likely we will see them in a year's time, like much more clearly.
And a great opportunity for you guys.
There will be more and more data to archive.
Nice one.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.
Thank you.